Namaste. Hi everyone. Today I'd like to share with you what I do when I have an aching lower back. So whenever you come home and you feel like your lower back is really sore and you don't really know what to do, so you might just go and chill out on your couch or on your bed, and you notice it takes a long time before the aching and the soreness disappear. This series can help you really to to soothe your sore back, and you'll notice that these poses really work. Just before we start, I would like to say a bit more clearly who this is for. So what I mean by a sore lower back is, first of all, the lower back is this region of your back. So it's really the back of the pelvis that's quite low in your back. It's not the region that is mobile, so it's really just already where your trousers are, really. And I'm talking now about the kind of soreness that you have when you've been in one position for too long, or maybe you were walking around the high heels for a really long time. That will give you a sore lower back too. It can really be any kind of reason in which the body gets tired and you don't really notice it's tired, and then the tiredness transforms into some kind of pain. So that's a different situation to the moments that, for example, you bend over to get something, to lift something heavy, and it shoots in the back and really hurts. If that's the case for you, then please contact your GP or go to a chiropractor or something like that, because then you'll need more than just the poses that I'm doing now. And in all cases, of course, you can try these poses. These poses are totally safe, because what we do is we really respect our body, and we only do what feels free and soothing for the body. So we're not going to force our body into any position. So that's really the key to alleviating those pains. So if you have shooting pains, you can try these poses, but please be very careful and respect your body. Don't ignore the pain. So take action and go to your GP if you think it's necessary. And don't try to self-help when it's really in a kind of trauma or in like a specific moment that you felt the pain come. What I'm talking about is soreness or aching pain, which is pain that kind of builds up over time. It can also be the case that you often have lower back pain, but not always. In that case, this series will help you too. So like most things that I do in my videos, they're all based on my own experience. I've had to deal with a lot of backache over the years because I started off dancing a lot, and when you dance, and especially when you're young, at least that's what I had, you're very ambitious, you want to be really good, and you work your ass off, and you just want to train and train and train, and pain is kind of part of the deal. At least that's what I thought at the time when I was like 20 or 30. And over the years of a lot of ballet, and then after that Argentinian tango, I taught for a long time. So I was on high heels, like 10, 11 centimeters, hours in a row. Of course, my lower back was not too happy about that. So I dealt with a lot of back pain, and it took me years to find something that would really help. So what I'm sharing with you today is what helps for my body, and I really hope it helps you too. So we're going to start in child's pose. And just before we start, I'd like to say that you can grab a blanket for this series, for the last pose of that we're going to do. It might be nice for your own body to put that underneath your lower back at the end. So grab that if you need to. And then we're going to start in child's pose. So when you do child's pose, you need to adapt it to your body, and there are many variations that you can do. You can either have the knees together like this, which is really nice if you have a long upper body like I do, because in that case you are more supported by your legs, and you can put your arms next to the body like this, just putting the forehead on the floor. So when you put your forehead on the floor, make sure that you're close to your hairline, let's say, so that the back of the neck is long. So not squishing the nose, like not in the middle of the forehead, but really a bit higher. If you do that and you're still so far to the front that you feel like you're really creating tension in your neck, then you can grab your blanket, fold it in half and just put it on your knees, and then just fold yourself over the blanket. And you'll notice, because the distance to the floor is a little bigger, it'll give more space to the neck. So feel free to do that. If you prefer to have the knees open and have the arms forwards, that's fine too. So just choose the option that is the most comfortable for you. And let's just start off closing your eyes and start to feel yourself breathing. And just notice how your lower back feels right now. All you have to do is place your attention in your lower back. You don't need to do anything. Just be there and feel what your body tells you. And after a while, you'll notice that you can start to feel your breath in your lower back. It kind of feels like the lower back expands as you breathe in. Feels a little broader. And you feel it relaxing as you breathe out. Just concentrate on that for a moment. Then start to include the rest of the body. Every time you breathe in, just feel your lower back becoming broader. And every time you breathe out, feel your whole body relaxing. And just drop your weight down to the ground. Drop your arms. Drop your shoulders. Allow your head to really rest on the floor. Your eyes are soft. Your lower jaw relaxed. Maybe you can feel your chest dropping a little. You start to notice your weight pressing down into the ground, settling down into a quieter place and a quieter state. Now start to relax your pelvic floor. You know your pelvic floor relaxes when you can feel your breathing there too. So it's a very subtle sensation. It feels as a kind of pressure as you breathe in. That dissipates as you breathe out. Try to relax the pelvic floor even more when you breathe out. Now to prepare yourself to come out of the pose, breathe a little deeper.
little sigh of relief. Then open your eyes. Bring your hands forwards if they were next to your feet. And slowly come onto all fours. Just put your blanket to the side if you had one. And then place your hands underneath the shoulders, the knees slightly apart. Distribute your weight on left and right underneath the hands and underneath the knees. Really feel the pressure against the ground here. And just look down to the ground without dropping your head. And we'll start by just tilting the pelvis. So it's going to be really beneficial for the lower back. Just very gently drop your belly, tilting the pelvis forwards, and feel the muscles in the area of the lower back kind of coming together here, scrunching a little. But don't go too far, don't hurt yourself. And here you can breathe in, into the pelvis and lower back. And as you breathe out, curl your tailbone down and feel the area of the lower back lengthening. So this should be feeling really good now, but very gentle and subtle. Breathing in, drop the belly, tilt your pelvis forwards, and breathing out, curl your tailbone under, lengthening the lower back. You can pull your belly in if you like to, that can support the lower back really nicely. Now just repeat this at your own rhythm of breath. Make sure to be totally free in your hip joints. Relax your legs, relax the buttocks. And just feel this movement, rotating in your hips and feeling the muscles of your lower back tightening and lengthening in a subtle way. So don't go to any extremes. This should feel like a massage. Really apply tenderness for your body, self-love, caring about your body, wanting to free your body of any soreness instead of forcing it to do something that isn't natural. Now we're going to extend the pelvic tilt into the cat pose now. So next time that you drop the belly, open the chest and look forwards, opening the throat, breathe in, and as you breathe out, curl your tailbone under, make a round back, really push yourself away from the ground and drop your head, loosening the neck. Breathing in, tilt your pelvis forwards, look forwards. And breathing out to a round back, curling your tailbone under. Now don't pull at the neck, just drop your head, that's enough. Let's do 3 more, looking for a very gentle movement. And notice how that feels in your lower back. Now come back to a straight back. Bring your feet to the side so you can come and sit down. And then sit with your legs forwards. Pull your sit bones one by one to the back so you're really on your sit bones here. And try to sit with a straight back if you can. Don't worry about it if it's not possible. Just do what you can. And then bend your right knee. Bring your foot close to you, but without forcing it. You should still be on your sit bones. And then let your knee just drop to the side. Now your right foot you can place against your left leg. And it doesn't really matter how close you are to your body here. So really don't force anything. It's just about opening the hip so that you only have one leg that will be stretched at the back. If you have very tight hamstrings or you're already noticing that you're sitting like this, then you might need to bend your knee. And if you like, you can take your blanket and just put it underneath your knee. So that will really give space to the back of the leg while still relaxing the hip joint. So bring your toes towards you slightly if your leg is on the floor. And then make yourself nice and tall. Breathe in.
And as you breathe out, bend forwards by reaching forwards with your chest until your own limit. And then just drape your body over your legs. So don't worry about how far you go here. This is all about just lengthening the back of the leg and the back itself. So as long as you feel the lengthening, it's a perfect position for you. You can grab onto your leg or to your foot, whichever feels natural to you. And then concentrate on the lower back and breathe into the lower back. As you breathe in, you feel the broadening. And as you breathe out, relax your whole body. Drop your head, drop your arms and shoulders. Now just keep on breathing like this. Feel what can drop as you breathe out. And just feel the response of your body. If you need to adapt anything, please feel free to do so. Take care of yourself. Listen to your body. If it's asking for another position, please be kind to yourself and just take the position that feels the best. Now you can start to deepen your breath now, breathing in a little more slowly. And as you breathe out, pull your lower belly into the lower back. Relax the lower belly, really drop it as you breathe in. And breathing out, pull your lower belly into the lower back. Now lift your head slightly and bring both hands to the outside of your legs, so to the left. Once you're here, reach as far as you can with your right hand and then drop your head again. And now breathe into the right side of your lower back. Pull your belly in as you breathe out. Relax your neck and your shoulders. And then bring your hand back to the center. And then walk with your hands towards you, coming back onto your sit bones. And then straightening your back. And then let's change sides, so you can bring your right leg back. And then bend your left leg. Let your knee drop to the side. Put your foot against the right leg. Whichever position is natural to you. Feel free to bend your knee if you need to. Put a blanket underneath it so you can really relax the hip flexors as well. And then pull your toes towards you. Make yourself nice and tall. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, tilt your pelvis forwards first, as far as your body wants to go. And then just bend forwards in a natural way. Either place your hands on the ground, grab your leg or grab your foot, whichever feels good to you. Now breathe into the lower back, first with the belly relaxed. And make contact with your body. Open your mind and just feel what your body tells you. And if anything needs another position, feel free to do so. Try to relax both legs, both arms. Drop your head and relax your neck and your shoulders. And then start to deepen your breath. Feel your lower back expanding as you breathe in. Pull your lower belly in as you breathe out. And really relax the lower belly as you breathe in so it can expand. And that will give you a massage for the lower back from the inside of the body. And then lift your head slightly
So you can put both hands to the outside of your legs, so to the right. Bring your whole upper body with it, and then reach forwards with your left hand and just drop your head. Relax your neck and shoulders and breathe into the left side of your lower back now. Pull the belly in as you breathe out. Don't ignore anything in your body. If you need to relax or to change position, feel free to do so. Always apply self-love. Listen to your body before listening to anything or anyone else. And then bring your hand back to the center and walk with your hands back. Carefully bring yourself back onto your sit bones. So it can help to pull your belly in actually when you move back if you have a lot of pain in your lower back. And then bring your legs together and let's come to lying down. Help yourself with your hands, especially if you have a lot of pain in your lower back. Please be careful. And then bring your knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and then close your eyes and just gently roll from left to right, rolling your back into the ground. Now let your body settle into the center. Relax your face. Soften your eyes. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Just hold on to the hands, but let the arms and the shoulders drop. And then start to feel your breathing in your belly. So since your legs are close to your chest, you'll notice there is some pressure in the belly. So you'll feel your breathing deep inside the belly, not so much at the surface. You might even feel your breathing against the ground at the back of the belly, or in the lower back even. Now place your hands on the knees. So place one hand on each knee in such a way that the fingers point forwards towards the toes, and then widen the knees slightly, drop your elbows next to your ribs, and then push your knees away. So keep on holding on to the kneecaps here until your arms are straight. So the effort is only in the fingers. The legs themselves are relaxed and the belly and the back are relaxed too. And notice in this position how your belly has all the space it needs to move with your breath. And just feel your breathing now in your belly, in your back. And relax your lower back as you breathe out. Now we're going to move back and forth to the rhythm of breath. So breathe in here and let the belly expand. And as you breathe out, pull your knees towards you. Keep the legs and the belly relaxed. Breathing in, push the knees away until your arms are straight. And breathing out, pull the knees towards you. A few times at your own rhythm, and concentrate now on the softness of the movement in your lower back. Make the movement easy, effortless. Now the next time you push your knees away, stay like that. Feel your breath in your lower belly. And then let go of the legs. Put your feet on the floor and open your arms wide to the left and right, the palms of the hands facing up. And then close the feet and the knees together and push the hollow of the back against the ground slightly. Notice that even though you need some action of the abdominal muscles to do that, the front of the body, so the front of the belly, can still be soft and moves with your breath. Just feel your breath there very gently. Relax your shoulders again. Relax your neck. Soften your face. Now we're going to go to a very gentle twist. So as you breathe in, feel the belly rise. And as you breathe out, bring both knees slightly to the left, so not too far. Let's say 5 to 12. And then come back to the center, the hollow of the back against the ground as you breathe in. And breathing out, both knees to the right. A little movement. We're going to make it bigger and bigger. Breathing in back to center, the hollow of the back against the ground. Breathing out to the left again, now a little bit further. Breathing into the center, whole back against the ground. Breathing out to the right, a little bit further. Carry on like this and concentrate now on the massaging action you have of your lower back against the ground as you shift your weight from left to right. Just feel how the pressure moves from one side to the other. Make the movement gentle. Respect your own limits. So if you have any kind of pain, just shy away from the pain and make the movement smaller if you need to. Let's do once more to the left and right. And once you're back in the middle, bring your right knee to the chest, hold on to your right knee with both hands, and then let your left leg slide out. Just stay here and breathe. Relax your hips. Relax your shoulders. Feel your breathing in your belly. And then let go of your right knee. Open your arms wide. Place your right foot carefully on the ground. And bring your left knee to the chest. Hold on to the left knee with both hands. Let the weight of your arms pull at the left knee so it's close to your chest. And then carefully lengthen the right leg, placing it on the floor. Relax your hips. Relax your neck and shoulders. And feel your breathing in your belly. And then let go of your knee, open your arms wide. Place your left foot back on the ground. The right knee bends and place your foot on the ground too. So both feet are on the ground now. at a distance that's natural to you from your pelvis. So don't force your feet to be very close to the buttocks here. The feet will be at hips distance apart. And then start to tilt the pelvis back and forth like we did in the cat pose. So first roll towards the sit bones or towards the tailbone. And you'll notice my hollow of the back here is off the ground. And then push the back into the ground. Breathing in, roll forwards towards the tailbone. And breathing out, push your back into the ground. So again, we have a massaging effect, rolling back and forth of the lower back. Make the movement gentle for everything in your body. So look for a way to move that is soothing. As you move like this, become aware now of your whole body. Notice that everything slightly moves because of the tilting of the pelvis, even your head, even the muscles in your arms and legs. And just let your whole body relax and move naturally. No resistance. Let go of any unnecessary control. And the next time that you push your back into the ground, stay like this and lift the pelvis into bridge pose. Go as high as you like. Respect your body. If you have pain in your lower back, try to keep the pelvis tilted so the buttocks will be active here and the tailbone is pulled towards the knees. You can keep your arms like this, or you can place them against or in alongside your ears. Sorry, looking for my words. Make sure that you're comfortable, so if you need to place your feet slightly differently, feel free to do so. Now we're going to roll the back down, vertebra by vertebra. So take your time, feel your breathing in your belly first. Relax your arms, relax your neck. And then as you breathe in, feel your whole body. As you breathe out, let yourself drop a little, as if you're placing just one vertebra down. Breathe into your whole body. And breathing out, drop ever so slightly one more vertebra on the ground. Relax your neck and shoulders. Carry on like this and take your time to roll down the whole length of your back. If you need to place your arms differently, feel free to do so. You don't need to keep them alongside your ears if that doesn't feel good. So try to relax the buttocks once you're about halfway down. If that creates any kind of pain in your lower back, tilt your pelvis backwards again to protect your lower back. Once your whole back is on the floor, you can bring your arms alongside your body. Just feel the effect on the energy of the back. So by that I mean the subtle sensations, tingling, coolness or warmth spontaneously appearing, or any kind of sensation that goes beyond just the position of your body. A feeling of spaciousness, a feeling of fullness. And then bring your knees towards the chest and then straighten the legs up to the ceiling. So this position will not be comfortable for everybody. So if you need to, you can also grab a blanket, just fold it a couple of times, and put your blanket underneath your lower back. In that way, the position will be a little easier, a little more comfortable for the back of the legs and the lower back. So feel free to do that if that suits you better. And you can also choose to bend your knees slightly. So when you're looking for the position here, you'll notice that if you have your legs away from you, there'll be tightness in the belly to keep them from dropping forwards. If you have them too close to you, you'll notice that, well, depending on your flexibility, they might even drop towards you, or you'll just feel too much of a pull. So try to find a position that feels like you're neither falling forwards or back, that you're exactly in the center. So it won't actually be exactly vertical, because it's all about how it feels for your body and not what it looks like. So try to find that position for yourself, not leaning left or right, back or front, being exactly in the center, and then put your feet slightly apart so it feels like they're really balancing, your legs are really balancing into the hip joints. Now open your arms wide and then close your eyes and just concentrate on softening your belly and feeling your breath there. As the belly softens, you start to feel the groin. Try to deepen those muscles. Let them drop towards the ground. And as the groin softens, you'll notice it feels like the legs can go even deeper into the hip joints. And you'll feel the bones of the legs sinking towards the lower back. Now start to relax the pelvic floor muscles. Soften around the tailbone. And then concentrate on the pressure of your lower back into the ground or on your blanket. And allow your lower back to sink deeper as you breathe out, again and again. And then bend your knees slowly and bring your feet one by one on the ground. Pull your blanket away if you were on your blanket, and then you can lay yourself down into Shavasana for the relaxation. Just place your hands on your belly today. Close your eyes. So if you still have a sore feeling in your lower back, put something underneath your knees, and that will help to give a little more space to your lower back for the relaxation. And now just take a few minutes to just stay in this position. Feel the support of the ground underneath you. Each time you breathe in, feel your belly rise. Each time you breathe out, let yourself sink deeper. And just stay in contact with your body and notice how it feels. Every time you imagine yourself sinking deeper, you'll notice very subtle shifts in your body. And sometimes that will be in the legs, sometimes it will be in the back or another part of your body. It really doesn't matter where it is. What matters is that you stay in contact with your body with the intention of letting go of any remaining tension, allowing yourself to relax deeper and deeper, coming back to a natural state, a state of relaxation, of inner peace, of harmony. Then breathe a little deeper. And start to wiggle your toes. Loosen your fingers. Maybe stretch if you like. And then bend your knees, bring them all the way to your chest. And roll onto one side. Support your head and take your time. Just open your eyes and get used to your surroundings. And then with helping hands, carefully come back up to sitting. And once you're sitting again, just take a moment to close your eyes and notice how your lower back feels now. Now breathe a little deeper. And open your eyes again. So I hope those poses helped you and that you feel better. The only thing I want to add to this is if you regularly have lower back pains, it's not enough to just do the poses. Try to look for the source of your soreness. So you might have some kind of habit that repetitively gives pain to your lower back. Try to discover why you have this pain. Is it the shoes that you wear? Is it the habit of sitting for too long a time or anything like that? And try to find a way to really apply self-love and self-care, to listen to your body and really respect the signals that it's telling you, and in that way try to prevent getting the pain in the first place. So try to really solve that achingness from both sides, from doing the poses when you are sore and you need to soothe yourself, but also changing your habits so that you don't have pain so often, if that's the case for you. So I wish you all well, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.